In the ever-shifting landscape of life, there's a sacred place, a space where all things align, where time and worry slips away, and we are simply being. This is the flow. It is an intuitive state when that transcends the confines of the ego, where our actions, thoughts, and emotions move seamlessly with the rhythm of the universe. Being the moment means immersing yourself in the here and now, letting go of the future and the past, and allowing the present to be all that there is. It is a state of surrender, not of defeat, but in profound acceptance. In the flow, you stop struggling against the current of life and begin to move with it. There is no resistance, only trust. The flow is more than just a state of ease. It is a doorway to Gnosis. Gnosis is not intellectual knowledge, but a deep experimental knowing that comes from within. It is a moment when the veil of ordinary perception is lifted and the truth comes self-evident. When you are in the flow, you are no longer operating from the limited perspective of the mind, but from the infinite wisdom of the higher self. To enter the state, you must learn to trust the process. Gnosis requires surrender to the unfolding of life. Instead of controlling, overthinking, or forcing outcomes, you align yourself with divine will. Understand that everything is happening exactly as it should. In this state of flow, intuition becomes your guide, offering insight that are not of the mind, but of the soul. Being in the flow opens you to higher frequency of awareness. You start to notice patterns, synchronicities, and gentle nudges from the universe that guide you towards your highest good. This is a language of Gnosis, stubble yet undeniable. The flow is deeply connected to the universal principle, especially the law of rhythm. This universal law teaches that life moves in cycles, much like the ebb and flow of the tides or the changing of the seasons. Resistance of these rhythms create dissonance, while alignment brings harmony. When you are in the flow, you are attuned to the cyclical nature of life. You begin to see that challenges are not obstacles, but opportunities for growth. Like the moon's phases, life has moments of expansion and contractions, and being present allows you to navigate these cycles with grace. Another essential principle is the law of allowance. This law reminds us to let go of the need to control and instead trust the unfolding of life. Just as a river carves its path effortlessly, the flow invites you to surrender to divine timing. This surrender is not passive, it is an active choice to trust the intelligence of the universe and your role within it. Intuition plays a central role in both flow and Gnosis. When you're present in the moment, you quiet the mind's chatter and open yourself to intuitive guidance. Intuition is the voice of your higher self, the bridge between the physical and the spiritual realms. In flow, intuition often feels like an effortless knowing. Decisions arise naturally, and the path becomes clearer without the need for overanalysis. This is Gnosis in action, direct, unfiltered understanding that transcends logical reasoning. To cultivate this intuitive connection, you must learn to trust yourself. Pay attention to the sensations, emotions, and stubble signals that arise when you are aligned. Journaling can help track these moments, allowing you to recognize patterns and deepen your awareness. Over time, you'll find that intuition becomes second nature, guiding you through life with confidence and clarity. The flow and Gnosis converge in the present moment. It is here in the now that all creations begin. Time, as we know it, is cyclical, an infinite loop of beginning and ending. When you're fully present, you step outside of linear time and into the eternal now, where all possibilities exist. The present moment is not only where life unfolds, it is where you co-create with the divine. Every thought, emotion, action ripples out in the universe, shaping your reality. But by being present, you ensure that what you create is aligned with your highest self and greater good. To live in the flow is to live in harmony with the divine rhythm of life. It is not about perfection, but about presence. When you allow yourself to simply be, you unlock the power of Gnosis, the knowing that comes from within. You begin to see that everything you need is already within you, waiting to be discovered. In the flow, life becomes a dance. Challenges transform into opportunities, and the mundane becomes sacred. You are no longer striving or resisting. You are allowing, trusting, and witnessing the unfolding of a greater plan. So pause, take a breath, return to the now. The flow is always here, waiting for you to step into it. It is not something you must achieve, but something you allow yourself to embrace. Trust the process and let the wisdom of Gnosis guide you home. This is Makalasi. Thanks for listening. Peace.